Good morning. I found the coolest spot ever. You guys are gonna be mind blown when I turn this camera around.
Let me put on my boots. I'll show y'all.
Ta-da! We found a dope fire lookout. Where is the coffee? Haha! Oh.
See, now that's how you start a good day.
I actually got here yesterday afternoon after a very long and gruesome hike up here. As you can probably see behind me, we're getting hit by a snowstorm at the moment, so we might get buried a little bit, but we'll see how that goes. This here is all the wood that we have, which is not ideal. So plan number one is we need to get some wood. Plan number two, this cup of coffee is actually the very last of my water. I'm gonna go either find a creek that's nearby, or we're gonna grab some of the snow from the storm and we're gonna melt it on this fire, which might actually be easier now that I think about it. Just kidding. You thought I forgot about you guys?
No matter how clean snow looks like in winter, believe me, it is not. So when you melt snow, always get rid of the first layer to get rid of the floaters, and never use the bottom when you filter it, because you're gonna get this stuff at the bottom, which is also nasty.
I'll be honest, I'm kind of procrastinating right now and going to get some firewood because the hike yesterday killed my legs. While I have this cup of joe, you guys can see what happened yesterday on the hike up, and then I'll catch you guys after that.
I'm cursed to love Fire Lookout, but hate hiking. What do you want here, huh? What's your deal? Is this not the biggest mushroom you've ever seen? We made it. Seven hours. Pretty good time.
I didn't bring a sleeping bag, so we will be heavily relying on this bad boy, meaning I need to get me some wood. So.
My best purchase of 2025. That's not good. Should be enough to keep us warm for one evening. This thing is so heavy.
This place needs a lot of loving, but that can wait for tomorrow, I guess, because I'm starving.
And that is why you wash your table before you use them.
not gonna lick that. I was gonna lick that. I'm not gonna do it. Adding bay leaves, even though I'm not sure it really does anything.
I was gonna clean up the place and show you guys around, but then I found this 2-string guitar in the corner and I've been distracted. So I guess that's the beauty of editing. I will see you when the place is actually clean.
There's only so much we can do with only 2 strings. That's the beauty of editing. Now the entire place is cleaned up. And I think we deserve another coffee.
Look how much better this looks compared to what it used to be. I never really talked about it, but I only travel 9 months full-time on the road every year. And the other 3 months, I'm actually a blue-collar foreman. So when I come up to these abandoned places, instead of bringing up, like social game and puzzles and like candles and stuff like that, often I'll try to spend a whole day fixing up the place, like panes of glass or the ceiling or carpentry, just because I have the skills and it's good for people who have the skills to keep these places up and running. But then when I got here, you could tell that the last probably dozen people have really not respected the place. So I basically spend the day kind of cleaning up and tidying up and just kind of putting the place up to code type of thing. Before I leave, I'm gonna make sure the wood is all stacked up too. Make sure that the next guy's got firewood. But yeah, that's probably just gonna be my contribution to this place. For the rest of it, I think I'm just gonna enjoy it and kind of mellow out.
I really hope that we get to see Mount Hood again before we head out tomorrow, because today, it's not looking great.
'Cause it's a black coffee kind of day. Waking up to the sound of rain.
2 cups. That feels like 2 cups.
That was more than 2 cups. You know, this fire lookout has been abandoned for over 50 years now. It was originally built in 1920s, and then it got demolished, and they built a new one in the 40s. So that's the one that got built in the 40s, right after World War II. And it's just been maintained by volunteers since. I love it. We're kind of lucky that this one is still standing. There used to be 35-ish fire lookout in this area alone. The U.S. National Forest Service just demolished all of them, except for 6. And that just happened to be one of the 6 that remained. And here we are today, enjoying it. This is the only time I don't mind doing dishes. Kind of nice. It's like kind of hailing outside, but also my wood is more wet than I expected and it's not burning very well. So I think I'm gonna have to go out and get some more wood that's maybe a bit more dry. I think we might be getting a sunset. Woo! That's nice. I feel like I've been bundled up inside all day. Oh my goodness. Okay, you nailed it. Tight fit. Grateful to be alive right now. Boom. Might be dark, but it's nothing that 3 dozen candle can't fix.
This place is a vibe right now.
I've been watching Ted Lasso. Honestly, absolute S tier. It's a great TV show. It's just such a feel-good show. I don't know how else to explain it, but it kind of makes you want to become like a better human, I guess. And if you haven't watched it, you should watch it. And if you have watched it, then you know totally what I'm talking about. So instead of reading my book, I'm probably going to be watching season 3 of Ted Lasso, because that's where I'm at right now. And I will catch you later when I'm probably done the season.
Many episodes later, it's like 1 a.m. I will catch you guys at sunrise. Good night.
Good morning. Well, we're just on time for the sunrise, fellas. But I'm still very much sleepy, so let's just take a seat and enjoy it, hey?
Another coffee perchance?
Rhetorical. You know what impresses me the most about this fire lookout? It was so stinking hot last night. Usually when you spend the night in fire lookouts, because you're like on top of a mountain and the whole thing is made out of like pans of glass, it gets super, super cold. I woke up today at 6 a.m. to stroke the fire, and it was like 85 Fahrenheit. That's like, I think like 30 Celsius, something like that. I was way too hot. After staying overnight in like dozens of abandoned places, I feel like I can confidently say that these little wood stoves that are like small but long are by far the best to warm up a place. There's just no gimmick. There's no like fan built-in or extra fancy stuff. It's just like a chunk of metal. You get it hot and it warms up the place. It is the best wood stove one can dream of. Also, this thing, I was trying to jam some wood at 6 a.m. to like hunker down the fire, and that got closed down by accident. I completely smoked myself out. I woke up like 20 minutes later and I can still feel it in my throat. The whole place was just smoked. Not great.
There's a fly in here in the middle of February. That is how warm it is in this place.
All right. I've got to hike down and I've got a 7-hour drive after that to some hot springs. So I'm going to start packing her up. These things are so heavy. Holy crap. We've got wood for the next guy. You guys see this ice? Look at this. Last night I heard a loud bang and I didn't know what it was. Turns out it was the snow / ice that fell all over the stairs. And like middle of the night I tried to go and pee and I completely went fly. I just completely ate shit, to be honest. And that's my elbow. My entire thigh is literally red. So that was humbling. But yeah, fun fact, little story for you guys. I'm just gonna be hiking down, which to be honest is not that interesting. So I will see you guys later.